I can sit.
Sure. All right, hello everyone. This is Grant, back for episode 3 of the Southern Shmooze podcast. Today we have a special guest with us for the intro. What's your name?
Gus.
Gus. Oh, that's a cool name. Who are you? Are you my son?
No, I'm a hippopotamus.
You're a hippopotamus? I did not expect you to say that.
But what would make the hippopotamus?
Oh, that's what's up. Well, do you want to help me with the intro today? Okay. So, how old are you?
3.
Great. Off to a good start. You know, I kind of just figured I'd have some fun with this. It's, why not, right? Let's get everyone involved. We're here to support our small local business and our small people who are joining us to become local businessmen or women one day. Yeah, you know, I didn't have anything planned per usual, but I kind of just wanted to...
What's that, Daddy?
What is that? That's a battery charger.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
Yeah.
What's that? What do you want to talk about?
My drum.
Your drum?
Yeah.
What about your drum?
A thumb on the drum.
You like to hit the drum?
The thumb on the drum at the book.
Oh, thumb on the drum's a book?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we'll come back in just a smidge because I want to talk about our other guest.
Yeah.
This would be Michelle. I got to talk to her a couple weeks ago, and she owns Designing with Less. It was a very fun conversation. I was super excited to get to know her a little bit better, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing obviously more of these. The idea is one a week.
Oh, a truck.
A truck. Maybe we'll interview a truck next time. Well, we'll see, huh?
That's not a truck. It's a one.
Well, we're experimenting here. We don't always have to have Gus on, but maybe he would be a good guest. Let me know what you think. More Gus, less Gus, medium amount, somewhere in between. We can figure this out, right, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Love the enthusiasm. He's here for it. Well, this is the part where I say thank you for listening, and I am enjoying the feedback. And, you know, let's keep this ball rolling. If you know anyone that's interested in hopping on here, I'm eager to talk to them. And if you're interested in becoming a Shmooze business, you know what to do. Just hit me up. Easy as that. Well, I think it is the time to say, please welcome Michelle with Designing for Less. And here we go.
When you're in need of a plumber, a roofer, a builder, a banker, a candlestick maker, electrician, technician, landscaper, bricklayer, flooring and fencing, I need to say we could be schmoozing. We could be schmoozing at the Southern Shmooze.
Afterwards, just go. Oh yeah.
All right. Other than that, do you have any other questions before we start this?
No, I just figured it's just a chat.
It is a chat.
Just a wing it chat. That's right up my alley. That's my whole life. I wing it.
Okay, cool. We're doing it. We're winging it. Great.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Anything you need to know about me before we start?
We're gonna figure all that out.
Perfect.
All right, I am going to start with the date, and once I look that up. All right, it's Thursday, March 19th. It's noon. We're back here at Mikasa, and for everyone listening, this is my part where I tell you this is the Southern Shmooze. This is a podcast. This is a interview. This is a chit chat. This is a schmooze where I talk to local businesses in the Atlanta area. My name's Grant, and I run the Southern Shmooze and Grantland Lawn and Peace of Mind Recycling. And today we have Michelle with Designing with Less. Okay.
That's it.
Did I get everything right so far?
You got it right.
All right,
Designing
cool,
with
cool, cool.
less. Yeah.
How's your day?
Going great. Especially now that I'm sitting out here in this lovely backyard with Clarence and Grant.
Clarence is the dog. Just
Clarence is the
so
dog.
and he's a boy.
He's a boy, and I thought he was a girl.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Clarence, but he's forgiven me. So
Okay.
we're all good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Should we dive into what you're about, or maybe do we need to start before that a smidge? Here's a question since now I'm just in question mode already.
Do it. I love it.
Your accent, I've never asked you about it, I don't
Yeah.
think. It's fun. It's
I'm from the deep south
yeah.
of England.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
How did you end up there to here?
So I came here I've been here a long time actually. So my parents accuse me of having a twang now because I've been here such a long time.
Really?
But
You
yeah, there was oh my God, stop talking, you have that southern twang. I'm like, I don't think I do.
I'm gonna try to listen for it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to disguise it today.
Okay.
No. So I came here in actually 1994 as an au pair.
Wow.
So I was straight out of, we go to college earlier there. So I was 18, 19 and kind of at a crossroads, which will be a theme during our conversation.
Me
There'll
too.
be a lot of crossroads.
So many crossroads. Great.
So many crossroads. And I just decided that, I was, kind of at a place where I didn't know what I wanted to do. So there was a whole au pair scheme, and my mom encouraged me to do it and just go away for a year. And that year turned into, I think, 30 now.
Oh, wow.
So it was a year of being an au pair and then a lot of back and forth. But once the year was over, I went back to the UK for a while, but I missed it here. I think it's the weather.
You specifically missed Atlanta?
I did.
Nice.
But it was so different back then, though.
I mean, I didn't really start exploring Atlanta till college for me. So, 15 years ago, or even farther than that maybe. But different.
Yeah. So wait, you're not from Atlanta originally?
Well, that's sheesh. I wish I could say. I like to say I am because I've been here for so long. I've been in Georgia for so long. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
In the suburbs, Conyers and Carrollton, but I've more or less Atlanta's my home. It's what it's how I feel about it, and I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Right. I'm staying here for forever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's what I always say too. I go back to the UK 2 or 3 times a year, and I always want to come home. I'm ready to come home. That's
so you
how
think
I know.
Atlanta's home?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, but what were you going to say about how it was different, or how it compares to now?
Well, it was different back then because it wasn't as gentrified.
Mm-hmm.
It was older. I live in Edgewood, and I know Old Fourth Ward, and that general area was not as up and coming as it is now. Mm-hmm. And Buckhead, for instance. When I was younger, and I used to like to go out, which I don't now, because I like to be in bed by 10. But when I used to go to Buckhead, we had a bunch of rundown Irish pubs that we would go to all the time, and it wasn't as bougie as it is now, but it's seen different transitions over the years. Yeah, and I don't really go to Buckhead anymore because I found kind of my area.
Yeah.
I love Grant Park, I love Edgewood, Reynoldstown. That's kind of my place now.
Is this where a lot of your customers are too?
Yeah, we try to keep it to Decatur,
Cool.
Edgewood, all of those areas, but occasionally we'll go out of the bubble, which I like to do, but my organizing partner, Saffron, does not like to leave her bubble, so I have to lie to her to get her out.
Oh, I didn't even know you had a partner.
Yeah, so it's my business.
Yeah.
But then we do it together.
Okay.
So.
Well, this would be a perfect transition to describe designing for less for everyone.
Designing with less.
Sorry.
You make me sound like we're Groupon.
With less, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I got it.
No worries.
Was I saying the Ross slogan?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I was saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got something sidetracked.
No.
But
it's okay. People do it all the time, and it's actually funny because if you really think about it, it should be designing with fewer and not less, because it's not really grammatically
Oh,
correct.
wow. Okay.
Which somebody pointed out to me the other day. So now I say it's designing spaces with less stuff
Oh,
to
wow.
make it make sense.
Well, that's very like, I feel like you just nailed it, but as far as what it is, but you know, if you had to
Yeah.
describe it in a couple sentences, what would you ultimately say?
It's that.
Okay.
I mean, it's had changes over the years. We've been around for 6 years now. So
awesome.
yeah, so in the beginning it was really just purely decluttering and organizing, but it's taken on a few different lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nailed down now to just simplifying. So designing with less things.
Is that the whole Marie Kondo thing? Or sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. No, that's not an insult or anything.
Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love some of her concepts, but Marie Kondo's better on the other end when you're the person doing it for yourself. But as a company going into a house, it doesn't work quite as well.
Okay.
But the concepts are still really good.
So what's this, like if someone's listening right now and they're like, this sounds interesting. Would I be a good candidate?
Yeah.
Like you're probably, I'm just gonna spitball some stuff, but maybe a customer could be someone that's like busy, they don't necessarily have time to help figure out their space. Maybe there's just like lots of stuff that's been maybe sitting around for years. Maybe they're freshly moving, or maybe they've moved, or I don't know. I'm trying to picture like who would be a good candidate for you.
Yeah. Well, so there's different components and different services. So as far as what you're talking about, there is an unpacking and organizing turnkey component. So if you've moved here and you need to just get unpacked, not necessarily perfectly organized, but you just need it unpacked, ready to move in, we'll do that. So that's one service. But as a general thing, it's more of people that are overwhelmed. And they've got so much stuff that they don't know where to start.
Yeah.
So we'll come in and we'll pick their highest priority, which might be different to what they actually think it is.
Oh.
You know? Because
Yeah.
sometimes they think, and then they think it's one spot, and you get talking to them and you realize, okay, your priority actually isn't here, it's somewhere else. And then we'll go in and we'll start that project. And it's more to simplify their lives.
Okay.
Which is where our sustainability part came in. So because we were doing it so much, and we realized that people's houses are becoming a landfill instead of things going to the landfill, we decided we would have a focus on that. So we do all the recycling and upcycling, and on our bigger jobs, we bring in the big guns like discount junk removal. Mark Sayers helps us a lot.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Mark. He helps us a lot. I call on him a lot for his services.
Oh man, that's so fun whenever I hear about two schmooze friend businesses working together. Like that was the intention when I started this thing. I was just like, well, I wanted the people to recommend cool neighbors and stuff, but then like once I started seeing collaborations happen, that's when I was like, and I said this already, but like the ultimate dream for me, it would be like 10 businesses kind of coming together with like one family and being like, oh, we're gonna help you with your organizing and your recycling and your fixing up your house or your yard. Like that would be a really cool scenario. All that to say, that's cool that, because I do the recycling too, but is that something was there a collaboration there?
Absolutely, yeah. We have, see, a lot of the time too, especially with Shmooze, you send people to other businesses, but they don't necessarily know you have.
Yeah.
So you collect for a couple of our clients.
I already do?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, and you don't even know you do it. Yeah, because you'll recommend people, but you don't necessarily call that person and say, oh, I just recommended you. The client just calls you on their own. So you go to a couple of our clients.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And Mark is actually, I know at least one of our clients uses him outside of our service. And now they have numbers and they use him all the time for their things in their company.
Yeah. Oh, and
so,
might as well give Mark just another quick shout out, because he is part of the Shmooze. He is one of our admins and he's behind the scenes, so you might not hear from him a lot.
Right.
But he also runs discount junk removal. So if anyone's listening, and you need some junk removed, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Both of y'all, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so
What
don't
I
want to
would
get too
say,
sidetracked.
Not to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
but I'm
Please
going to
do.
interrupt you anyway. Not to, but I will. He takes a donation, which is why we like him. So even though it's called discount junk, I always have to explain to clients, like, it's still not going to the landfill. It's just too big for us to take in a car. So we call him in to take your things to sort and go to donation.
Yes, well, yes, as much as he can, as much as you can, I'm sure.
Realistically,
Where like, you know, it's not like everything can't be donated to some degree. But from speaking from firsthand experience, seeing his warehouse and seeing how he operates, he's very, very like into doing the right thing and helping the environment, and that's why I partner with him also for Peace of Mind Recycling. Everyone's learning a lot today about Mark, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so okay. So, so yeah, I like the sustainability. I love the sustainability. I love the recycling aspect. I had a quick thought earlier, like when you almost made it like sound. Are there ever scenarios where you're dealing with like hoarding and stuff like that?
So we experimented with hoarding, but we decided not to make it one of our services because it's really difficult.
I can only imagine. I actually accidentally went to a hoarder's house the other day, which it sounds weird to say it in that format, but I walked in and I was like, oh, sheesh. Like it was stacked to the ceiling. It was like, it's not scary, but like,
it kind of is scary though.
I don't know. It was just like, I felt like I was going to catch something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's genetic as well. So it's really hard to help people without a psychologist or a psychiatrist or, you know, somebody there to help, because no matter what you do for them, 9 times out of 10, it's going to go right back there.
Yeah.
You know, and they have to really want the help.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
So you decided that your experiment was just like, this is too much for me to handle.
It's too much for us. As a small business, it's too much for us to handle. Yeah. So we'll refer those people out.
Oh, great.
Most of the
that's
time.
That's awesome. I'm just trying to think of like whoever might be listening, whatever situation they might be in, like how can we point them in the right direction?
So, and we definitely see a lot of people that have ADHD. That's a big thing.
Is that a hoarding thing or just a general thing?
It's not a hoarding thing. It's just a general thing of not being able to see your things, and then being overwhelmed as to where to start.
Yeah.
So it might not even be that you have a ton of stuff. It might be tiny, but you're so overwhelmed with trying to start somewhere, you know? And then there's other people that just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And they just want to outsource.
Yeah,
so it's really a service for everybody, but at the end of the day, it's become more of a mental health thing than it has anything else.
Right.
You know?
And before we get too far, just because I want to make sure we get your information out there, do you want to add your like website, or how do you want to like get your? Some Forrest and Lane put their phone numbers out there, so I don't know if you want to go that far, but you can.
Well, my phone number's out there anyway. So
mine too.
I'm long gone at this point on that. So yeah. Phone number is 678-558-7112, and then email Michelle@designingwithless.com. And then website, same thing, designingwithless.com.
Great. We'll plug that one more time at the end too, if you can help me remember.
I will. I'll help you remember.
All right. So this is all fascinating. I love this. I really enjoyed chit-chatting because like I know y'all, but I don't know y'all.
Yeah. No, it's true. I feel like that with a lot of the businesses.
And that's pretty much, I'm assuming that's how 99% of like the group is also operating on like, oh, thanks for this recommendation, but I don't like know them, and maybe this is a way where they can get to know you. And for everyone listening, like I have 20 more of these lined up in the docket, so get ready to learn about your small businesses. It's very exciting for me. I'm very appreciative of everyone's, I don't know, involvement. So thank you again for helping me with this. And okay, so what's something, I don't know, like do you have any ideas on where to direct for me? I mean, I can come up with questions. I just didn't know if you had some thoughts on where we could go.
I mean, I could talk all day. I could talk all day about...
Well, tell me about, here's another, we can go down this journey if we want. You mentioned you have a customer at 2:30, right?
Oh yeah, I have a consultation at 2:30.
Consultation.
Yeah, so consultations are always complimentary.
Oh, great. I
Yeah.
do the same for,
Yeah.
I get it. And then, so walk me through, like, you're going to show up. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's a set time. So anyone that
Yeah.
wants to work with you, they know, obviously, book a time with you for that. Okay. And then go for it.
Yeah, well, thanks to Savannah Samples, Savannah Ezimar, sorry Savannah, she'll kill me, but who's another Shmooze member who we all know. She literally last weekend just did all my automations for me.
Yeah.
And I did not realize what I've been missing with that. So typically, somebody will find us through a referral, through Google, many different ways.
Yep.
Then they'll go to the website, fill out a submission form. The submission form will come through to me.
Yep.
2 weeks ago, it came through to me and I would email back personally, but now she's got it all set up. So it's automated everything. So you'll get an email right back with a link to either an in-home consultation or a Zoom consultation. We ask for a Zoom if it's outside the 285 bubble.
Great.
So if we've got someone that's in Smyrna or Swanee.
Gosh, I want to steal that.
Or somewhere like
that. That's so I mean, no shade to anyone OTP,
No.
but it's like, I mean, I do get it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I get
because
it.
I used to do in-home everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Until you realize that not everybody wants to hire you. Some people want you to do a consultation just to get some information, or and I don't mind that if it's in the bubble, but if it's outside, that's a long way to go to not pick up, to maybe get a client, maybe not. That's when I decided just to do Zoom for that.
And
But
it's like a precursor. Like if it works out great, then sure, I'll come out.
Yes, exactly. Because I don't mind whatsoever going out there. Actually, we went, we had Athens last week. Like I said, Saffron, who I do it with.
Athens, Georgia?
Yeah, we had Athens, Georgia. So we were referred by someone, and she, it was her niece, and her niece had gone through some horrible trauma. It's a really bad trauma with losing her parents in a car accident. So we were referred, and because it was such a story and a heart-wrenching story, I was like, we're going to do this one. So we went out there to help her, and it was lovely.
Wow.
My organizing partner, Saffron, does not like to go outside her bubble, like I said, so I did have to kind of trick her.
That's really outside the bubble.
Yeah, I had to trick her. It wasn't quite as far as Athens. It was Boswick County.
Okay.
Yeah, Boswick County. So it was about 20 minutes before. It was lovely out there.
Sure. I mean,
so lovely.
There are some really nice rural parts of Georgia that are pretty.
I mean, I could stay there for a few days, but that's it.
Okay, so let's say they fill out the form.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we're at your 2:30 appointment. You're gonna walk in. You're gonna you walk me through it, but you're just gonna chit chat with them about what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of organizers will go in, take measurements, measure for product and all that kind of thing. I'm a little bit different because I don't do all that ahead of time. So when I go on a consultation, it's purely just to meet someone, talk them through their problem areas, have a discussion about their expectations and the price. And our business works in a way where we try to work with our clients when it comes to price and timeline and all of that kind of thing. So I tell them how much it is, and then we talk about their budget and how we can make that work for them.
Yeah.
So if they only have the budget for like 5 hours, or maybe the mental capacity for only 5 hours, then we'll book that in. But we do work up to an 8-hour day. But because we don't offer packages, you only pay for the hours worked.
Okay.
So if we get with a client and we're in it with them and it gets to about 6 hours and she's got decision, or he has decision fatigue, then we could wrap it up.
Oh, so this is like you're with them constantly for that 5 or 8 hours?
We ask for them to be there. They don't have to be one-on-one with us, but because there's so many questions to ask, because we want to do it how you want it done, we have them come in and answer questions.
Are your questions, could a question be like, should this stay or go, or like, should we replace this with something, or should we, I don't know, do you do any like remodeling kind of questions where like maybe we should put a wall in here, maybe we should put a desk in here, like
we do all of that, and that kind of comes organically on the job. You don't really go in with the intention to do that, but when you're changing rooms around and you're organizing, that just comes with it. So a consultation I was on this morning, she's got a desk in the room where her kids sleep. so we were just kind of chatting about where it should end up, where it shouldn't stay in that room. Let's move it somewhere else. Would it work here? Would it work there? And we would talk through that. And I said she wanted it in her bedroom. And I was like, well, if you put it in your bedroom, it's going to be a catch-all for all your things. So you don't want to have it here because you're just going to leave stuff on it and then you're going to have clutter again.
Yeah.
So talking through things like that, and she'll go, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. So bouncing those ideas off, and it's really the best use of your space.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got a question for you later.
Okay.
It's been one that me and my wife have been struggling for 2 years now of
Yeah.
couch placement. She does interior design for like commercial stuff, so she definitely has an
nice.
eye and stuff. But obviously you have an eye, so I need to get your professional. I would love for just to have pick your brain for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, and hopefully this question is like okay, but how do you learn? How do you like figure out this is how did you get here as far as like knowing what to say and what to do and all that? Like, is there a school for this?
No, it's trial and error.
Trial and error. Okay,
It
cool.
is
That's
literally
exactly
trial
what
and
I
error.
thought you might say because that's how I do as well.
I have come to realize that's how I live my life. We were talking about it earlier before we started this podcast, and I said I'm just a wing it person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a trial and error. I'm going to do it, and if it doesn't work, I'll change it. It's like marketing. So you market one way for a year, and then next year that might not work anymore, and you have to kind of figure out, okay, that doesn't work, so let me try doing blog posts, let me try networking more, so it's kind of like that. Whatever used to work might not work moving forward, so we're constantly changing and constantly adapting, and you have to be open to that, I think. And every client is different. There is no one size fits all.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if everybody's doing a kitchen or completely different.
Well, this would be a great segue to like, because I'm a big trial and error. Like every company I started was trial and error, including the Shmooze.
Yeah,
So, like,
but it's been great.
Yeah. But like, think about what's something you wish, like if someone's listening, they're like, oh, this might be an interesting field that I want to get into. And if you're comfortable sharing like maybe a tip or a trick or something you wish you would have known when you got started, or like, is there something you want to share that could maybe point somebody in oh, that's interesting, like I wish I would have known that or something?
Yeah, and we started at the beginning of COVID, so it was very difficult.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Oh yeah.
a couple of
a lot
months.
of Zooms, I bet.
Oh my gosh. So we were in for a couple of months and then out. So it was hard, but I do have people call me now that want to start a business, or want to start an organizing business, and ask me questions. And I'm an oversharer, so I will share it all with them, even if it's my jurisdiction. I'm like,
I might
okay.
tell you a quick anecdote about how that bit me a little
Did
bit
it?
in the butt.
Yeah, I bet it did. It's bitten
I
me
was
a couple
oversharer
times
too.
now. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. It has bitten me.
Okay, wow. So yeah, because
Yeah.
like I was gonna say I overshared. I told my every single company secret I ever had, and then they started
Yes.
well, this is like a recycling, but yeah, they started a company that was like literally the playbook that I kind of trial and errored myself, which you know it's fine. But did something similar happen to you?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times with some things I do to keep the company going, and I shared it, and then I could see like on their social media them doing the same thing, and I was like, duh, what did I do that for? Now they're just doing all the things I do, and I block them. So I was like,
Nice.
because I was making myself crazy watching it. It was making me mad. So I was like, okay, I muted them, put it that way.
Okay, yeah.
And it goes for us blocking, but I muted them because I didn't want to see it anymore. So yeah, it does. But I think at the end of the day, you're selling yourself.
Yeah.
And you're selling your personality.
Yeah.
And no one can be us.
Perfect. Well said. Okay, so yeah, let's. Let me look at the time. I think like we're doing great.
You're doing good.
Hey, 25. Cool.
Love it.
So, okay, let's see. This might be a good time for me to like look at my handy dandy notepad. So I definitely, we kind of chatted about it already, but I guess I put down like adding and subtracting, right? You're taking stuff out, but you're also putting stuff in.
Yeah.
Or are you recommending what they put in, or are you physically putting it in?
So we're physically putting it in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So about a year ago, we did get contracted with the Container Store.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. And we try to only really use their sustainable line, try to stay away from the plastic as much as we can.
Ooh, I want to talk about that.
Yeah, so we use their acacia products, and then we've been able to collaborate with some people that work there on making their plastic recyclable, the stuff that they do use.
Okay.
And having more of a lifetime warranty on it. But as far as the service goes, it's the declutter stage. Then once we declutter, we figure out what product they may or may not need. Typically, we try to use what they have already. So let's use what you have in the house, or a lot of people will get excited about doing organizing and buy product anyway, even though we advise not to do that. So if they do have products somewhere laying around in the house, we always make sure to use what they have first, and then we'll add to it. But it all gets done on the job. So we've decluttered, seen where the holes are, seen what they need in order to maintain whatever it is they're trying to get to or try to do.
Yep.
Then I run out and get product. Saffron stays behind and continues to work, and then we product placement.
Okay, so Container Store, which is like, that's one of your places.
That's mostly where we go, unless.
Wow.
Well, we do because we have a good discount there now, so we give our discount to our clients,
Okay.
so they don't have to pay full
that's
price
lovely.
on their product.
Yeah.
But if we're somewhere where the Container Store's not close, we still go to Target. We do all those things. But if it's a client that's come through the Container Store, then we're contractually obligated to use their product.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's not through the Container Store, we can do whatever we want.
And for those that aren't familiar with the Container Store, and I only know it because I went there one time, but
Yeah.
it's literally a store with containers, but I think there's more to it. But
Yeah, there used to be. It went a bit Bed Bath and Beyondy for a while, but now it's gone back to mostly containers or anything for your home, your garage, closets. They have Alpha systems, which are closets that we install for people. So they basically have everything that you could wish for to organize your home. However, don't need all that stuff because the less you have, the less containers you need, the fewer containers you need. Is that right? Yeah.
Right.
Fewer. Yeah. So we try to have people create their homes with less things, fewer things than we do the product.
I'm only giggling because
The less is
you're
fewer.
speaking to my wife a lot right now.
Yeah.
Like, less is more.
Less is
and
more.
I don't
Yes.
know. You've seen my house now. Like, there's a lot.
It's gorgeous.
We used the word jungle
Oh,
earlier.
it's
What was the word
gorgeous.
again?
Jungalo.
Jungalo. So
Yes.
it's a style that's really cool. But
Yeah.
I can be a fan of less is more, but
Yeah.
I also am a fan of
More.
Man, I got into records recently. Just like the old school kind of.
I saw them, yeah, in there,
and
yeah.
you saw it.
Yeah.
That there's like a few hundred in there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a year ago there was like a few. So like
Really?
my habit to want more is kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the idea of less is more, and it even
Yeah.
applies to business stuff
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
in my life. But from if I see a painting, I'm like, I like this painting. Like,
Yeah.
there's a very high chance
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's I don't know if it's a problem. You didn't think it was a problem.
I think your house is gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with your house. Oh my gosh, no. It's great because it's a fine line. You love music, and your records are a reflection of you and what you love, right? It's
Wow.
not just
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
it's a fine line, and we always tell people, like, keep what you love. We're not here to make you a minimalist, but we're here to make you less stressed in your space, right? So us is more clutter. You don't have clutter.
Right. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
We go to the thrift store almost on a weekly basis to
Yeah.
donate stuff
Yeah.
that I don't even know where it comes from, but it's just like every week
It's life.
we have bins of
Yeah.
stuff to take to,
Yeah.
to
Well, you've got little
Valley Village.
kids.
What's that?
You've got small kids.
Okay, yeah.
And it's life, and things just accumulate. But it's just you've got to keep the cycle going of just getting it out and not letting it.
We're good at it now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe my wife's always been good at it, but I guess
Yeah.
I've grown to be good at it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and you got to think about the earth, right? You got to think about just being intentional with what you buy and where it's going to end up when you're done with it.
Speaking of sustainability, speaking of thrift stores, do you ever do secondhand stuff?
Take it to thrift stores,
or take it or take from, like, purchase something that a customer.
No, but not opposed to it.
Yeah. It's up to the customer, really.
It's up to the customer. Yeah, everybody's so different. When we donate, though, we've got different partnerships all around now. So our clothes go to Grady Hospital for the psych ward. Yeah, and it came from a client.
Yeah.
That asked us what we do with our clothes. And we didn't really have a plan at that point. And she said, well, can I have them? And I will take them, because she works at Grady. We have a massive closet that empties out every week with the amount of homeless that come through. And they need to be able to dress them when they leave. So all of our clothes get there. All of our clothes go there now, unless it's closed to consign, and then we'll drop them at consignment for a client. But
that's fantastic.
Yeah. And then kids' clothes go to Feet of Clay, so that's women escaping domestic violence for their kids, and a lot of our stuff goes there too.
Wow.
So
let's talk more about this. You're doing cool shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so
I think you have to. When you do this, for a living and you see how much stuff comes out of people's houses, you can't throw it away because the guilt just consumes you. So that was where like our sustainability was born of. What it was born of.
It's almost more than sustainability. You're doing like good for the planet. You're like doing good for humanity.
And it's sometimes why people hire us, because they'll read it on our website. And they'll be like, we go to Charm.
Or they listen to it on a podcast.
Or they listen to it on a podcast. Yeah, heard here on the Shmooze. And then
Are there any
that helps us a lot.
Are there any maybe someone's listening, they're like, ooh, I would love to help. Is there anything anything you're trying to like figure out what to do with that you don't have a connection with yet?
Yeah, someone to do all that for me. There's so much of it.
Wait, is it literally just the two of y'all?
Yeah, it's
okay,
just the two of us.
That is a lot.
It's a lot on the weekends. And I would like to be able, because we work during the week, and then I have a storage unit where I work where everybody's recyclable goes if I can't do it on the job. And I only want to go to Charm once every couple of weeks, or Habitat, or wherever I'm taking things. It goes into my storage unit, and then I have to do it on the weekends. I have to disperse that stuff on the weekends.
You gotta take weekends off.
I want to. That's why.
Are you hiring?
I would like to hire someone to do that for me.
Great. So if someone's listening and this sounds fascinating, then
if you want to help
who to call.
I would be so grateful.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
If they want to apply, would they just use your phone number again, or the website, or how do you want to?
Just email me, or if you are interested in doing all my donation drops.
Oh, you mentioned Charm. We go to Charm. I mean, we're happy to help if that's like something. I don't even know if I've mentioned this, but I don't like to like plug myself.
You should plug yourself.
Much, but if anyone's, I don't know if I've described it, but the Peace of Mind recycling that I do, it's a monthly home recycling pickup service for your hard to recycle materials, including glass. Glass is a big one for us, but it's really, because we don't really necessarily trust what the city is. No shade there, but it's like, we're providing that 100%. We're actually going to hand sort through everything that you're trying to recycle and guarantee it, where with the city, you're more or less like, I hope it gets recycled. Charm's great, like 100%, they're there. And if you're not familiar with them, let's plug them real quick. They have 2 locations. They're appointment only. They will take all your recycling. They're awesome, DIY, free. And then I'm kind of here as like Charm on Wheels. Me and Mark are. So
love it.
All right, that's out of the way.
Can I give a word of advice on Charm? If people do want to go to Charm, make sure you sort your recycling before you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people that are new to it, which is totally understandable, they don't sort it, and then they're there for a long time trying to sort out their numbers.
Oh yeah.
And then it's going to take you forever to go through.
Great advice.
And once you do, it's like in a horseshoe shape, and once you understand its layout, you can lay your car out accordingly. So like when you first go into the one on Hill Street, you've got your styrofoam first. That's like the first station. If you have that at the very back of your car, when you open it, then you can.
Oh yeah, smart.
So then you can be in and out in no time. That'll save you a lot of time.
Yeah, their staff's really friendly too.
I love their staff.
If you got questions, they got answers.
Yeah.
So let me know if you're vibing on any chit chat talks, but I had a question mentioned earlier, kind of like a timeline question. Like, are you mostly at these jobs for a few hours, a few days, a few weeks? Like, what's your typical, I don't know, job?
Yeah, it depends on the job.
Yeah.
So we will do up to an 8-hour day, and I say up to an 8-hour because, again, it's up to the client. We are there for 8 hours, so you know what your budget is. You know what you're spending, and I always tell people, like, but you have to kind of be flexible because jobs take on a life of their own. So we might be there less time, we might be there more time, or you may want us out sooner, and we'll do it project by project. So we don't go in and do whole house projects. We're not there for a whole week. We'll do one project and wrap it up, and that could be 2 days, it could be a day, but that all gets taken care of at the consultation. You'll figure out how much time you think you need to be in a house.
Yep.
So if somebody's got a kitchen,
Yep.
kitchens are really deceiving, so I typically book somebody for 2 days, but it won't be a full 2 days of work, but we like to give ourselves that flexibility. So it may be 8 hours and 2 hours on a separate day or the following day to complete the job.
Okay.
But also, clients do have the option to only book us in for like 6 hours and finish the job themselves if they wanted to. No one's ever done it, but they have that option. So if you just want us to get you started and get you to a good
That's
place.
awesome. I love that
Yeah,
idea.
and then they say, okay, I'm at a good place. We don't have to finish. I've only really got the budget for 6 hours. We don't really have the budget to have you come back. Just get us to this point and then we'll take it over. So they have the option to do that too.
I'm personally like, I try to do, I'm a big fan of that because I like to do stuff, but I also need someone to tell me like how to get started. So, okay, so I like that I asked that question because I was like curious if like, you know, if someone's listening, you're like, oh man, I don't know if I want someone in my house for a month. But you're not there for a month.
I don't want to be in your house for a month.
Okay. So it's almost, it's like pretty, you know, maybe a couple days max-ish.
Most of our jobs are 1 to 2 days, and then we'll wrap that project up and they'll have us come back. We've done whole house projects.
How's that part? There's a part 2?
Yeah, we'll do a whole house project where we'll go around. We've got somebody that's moving to San Francisco this year, but she hired us last year, and we've been going in once a month to get through her house ready for her move because it was a really big house. So she decided to do it that way. So we'd go in 1 day a month until we got the project complete.
Wait, she's moving to San Francisco?
Yeah, moving to San Francisco.
Why is she getting her house all like perfect when she's leaving it?
So all decluttered, getting rid of all the things to get it ready for market.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, so what's left is what they're going to move with them.
Oh yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
So you just go through and you do the declutter. Nobody really does it on this end, but ideally you would do it before you move. A lot of people are just so frantic about moving, they shove everything in boxes and then do it on the other end.
That's what,
It's better if you can do it before you go. It's so much better, more cost effective, I would think.
Oh yeah, right, because you're not hauling all that stuff there and then figuring out what to do with it.
And then figuring it out in a new place. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
So we've got so many different options, and it's not all on the website. It's just by talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is. What am I thinking?
We partner with other organizers as well. So if we don't have time to take a client, there's another organizer in the Shmooze, and we'll send clients to her and vice versa.
Do we want to shout them out?
Yeah, it's Meet Your Neat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have her on as well.
I think she's on the list.
Oh, great.
So I recommended her to Shmooze, and then she joined, and I think we were at that farmers market together when we had the Schmoozapalooza.
Yeah.
There was 3 organizers there, and we were all next to each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I love that too because it's like collaboration, not competition. That's kind of how I treated my landscape business from the get-go. Like 10 years ago, I was just like, man, I really was just like, I need someone to recommend when we can't do A, B, C, D or whatever.
Exactly.
And then
and you know them, and you know they're good, and you can actually refer them. And she's amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. I don't know her outside of just meeting her like maybe that once or twice. So great. This is fun to get to know y'all better
and it was nice because she was new to the business, so I'd been doing it for a while, so we would meet for coffee, and then I we would help each other, and I learned a lot from her being new to the business. She had good ideas that I hadn't thought about, and then I could help her market herself and
So that's
get more clients. And then
that's a good situation where y'all work together great instead of muting or blocking whoever that was.
that was different. She's not in the schmooze either.
Fair enough.
It's like, ask me to meet for coffee and then we can collaborate. But if you copy someone, then it's like, no, we're not friends.
Yeah, fair. I looked at the time a second ago, and we're doing really good, like around the 40-ish mark, which I think is like on par for a good episode. Was there anything we haven't hit yet?
But I wanted to ask you more about the, I did, actually. Is it kind of like a Ridwell service?
Oh, the recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's,
Cause
it's funny you mentioned Ridwell. There was literally a post in Oakhurst Facebook group yesterday where someone's like, hey, does anyone have like a Ridwell code or something? Because I just don't have time to go to Charm. And so like, yes, we are like Ridwell, but we are more cost effective, I think. We take more stuff. We're local.
I was going to say, are the bins bigger? Because the Ridwell bins are like this.
Yeah, Ridwell is like a national company. And we're like, if you want to support local, we got we got you.
And I love referring to my clients, and I love referring other businesses. So I feel like I wanted to know more about that as well.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I could walk you through it if you want.
Yeah,
I mean, okay,
let's
so
do it.
We do pickups on the first, no one's asked me this yet, so yay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We do pickups on the first Wednesday of every month, and all you have 3 different bin sizes, just call them small, medium, large for just the purpose of this conversation. Small is like a milk crate, but you can slam as much of our approved recycling items as you can inside this milk crate, which, you could put a fair amount in that. Like, a lot of people like that option where it's like, they just want to make sure their glass is going to be recycled. So you could cram like well over a dozen wine bottles. You can get creative with it.
And it can all go together. You don't have to separate it out.
You don't have to separate it. We do have some customers that will like pre-separate it for us, and that's super nice of them. So thank you. But it's like our job, right? We're here to recycle it, and that means we need to hand sort it. And but yeah, we come by. You leave the bin on your porch. We literally just take the recycling with us, give you the bin back. We'll see you in a month. And I mean, and then we go to the warehouse, and we'll sort it out and make sure each item goes to the correct location, the correct area. So whether that's College Park for the glass, or there's a place we take the cardboard or the metal, and then Charm obviously has a part in this as well. And then there's, but then there's also, like we kind of touched on this earlier, there's the wishful recycling, the wish cycling, where I was going to throw this in and see if it can get recycled. Well, it's, I don't know, yes and no. It's like,
and you can't do all of it.
Yeah, so not all of it will go, some of it's going to end up in the landfill, and
but at least it's less.
Less is less.
Right? It's not as much as it would be, and then that's the idea. It's like people going waste-free, right? You can't go waste-free. It's not going to happen. It's just reduce it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You mentioned the plastic thing earlier, which I thought was, did I have everything on the piece of mine? PalmATL.com.
It's like, would you like to promote yourself? What's your telephone number?
But yeah, if you're interested, it's POMATL.com, or you could just say hi to me, because I'm all over the schmooze, so I'm pretty easy to find. And but yeah, well, maybe like one last thing, and then maybe that'll be a good thing. And I'm getting a phone call right now, so I'm hoping that didn't mess up the. Nope, I think we're good. Okay. I don't know how the phone call got through when it was on airplane mode. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right.
Yeah.
The plastic part, because you mentioned something about a sustainable plastic.
Well, I don't know if it really is.
Oh, okay, I was curious about that.
Yeah, so the Container Store is really, really trying hard with their products, and they're trying to go a different way, and they're trying to make most things from recycled materials now. And they've come up with these bins, and they said that they're guaranteed for 10 years and that you can recycle the plastic. I don't know how true that is because it doesn't have a number on it, and I wasn't aware that you could recycle that type of plastic.
Doesn't have a number on it.
It doesn't have a number on it.
Interesting.
So that's where
is it a marketing gimmick? Maybe,
so
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
really sure. So like I said, it's good that it's for 10 years, whatever, and it won't turn, the color won't turn, and it won't get the scratches on it, where the microplastics come in. But I don't know if you can recycle it or not.
Yeah,
So we're trying to stick with that other line anyway.
I was curious for a couple reasons, but yeah, we're like, I'm big on like as the recycling thing, or even as a just someone that goes to the grocery store. Like, if less plastics is better for me and my family, like if we can do glass, great, because it's infinitely recyclable. If we can do cardboard, great, let's do that. Like the plastics and the microplastics, like I'm sort of like finally at 38, I'm like, I want to reduce that stuff I'm ingesting every day. And if I can swap it out, then great. But these, for your customers, it's like, you can only do so much.
You can only do so much, and you can only advise so much, and plastic is cheap.
Yeah. Nobody wants Amazon cardboard boxes, like they're what they want to put all their stuff in their house.
I know. And then Amazon's a problem. So. But no, you try really hard. I mean, I don't have any single-use plastic in my place. So I'm all glass.
Okay, yeah.
If you could just do one thing, you don't have to do it all, but if people could just do one thing, like reduce their single use, reduce the disposable things, get yourself a water cup and you'll fall in love with it and it'll be your cup, instead of grabbing the paper plates and the paper cups and the plastic because even if it's recyclable, it still has to be recycled.
Well, also plastic is just like, there's so many different kinds. It's very difficult. So if you are throwing like random bits of plastic in your blue Atlanta recycle bin, you are 50-50 at best. There's a very good chance they're not even going to accept it. And I can go down this rabbit hole, but they only take a one or two of the numbers. And
are they really sorting it? Like if somebody's...
Well, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Just they won't let us tour the facility. So like I said, there is a rabbit hole, but plastic all around is like, it's just going to stick around for forever. And if you can use alternatives, but in your field, I'm going to be pro plastic as much as I can be, because it's necessary and it's cheap and all of the above.
It is, and we try so hard not to use plastic, which is why I'm always harping on just have less stuff. And you won't need all the bins. You won't need all the plastic. Just reduce your things.
Fair enough.
You won't have to do all that. So
I think
that's the bottom
line
is.
I feel like we did the circular, we started with reducing, we're end reducing. I would love for you to say maybe your number and your website and your email one more time, and then,
Designing with Less, Michelle at designingwithless.com or info@designingwithless.com. You can reach me on either one. Telephone number 678-558-7112 and designingwithless.com.
Hell yeah.
That is it.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Oh man, that was fun. All right, till next time.
Till next time. Cheerio.
Bye.
When you're in need of a plumber, a roofer, a builder, a banker, a candlestick maker, electrician, technician, landscaper, bricklayer, flooring and fencing, I need to say we could be schmoozing. We could be schmoozing at the Southern Shmooze.